Have you ever found yourself facing an engine light that stubbornly flashes on your dashboard, giving you chills thinking about the bill that awaits you? Or perhaps your multimedia system decided to go on strike right after changing a simple part. This frustrating situation affects millions of motorists every year, and most of them head directly to their usual garage due to ignorance of alternatives. However, in 80% of cases, these problems can be resolved in a few minutes from your own garage. Automotive manufacturers have integrated sophisticated diagnostic systems into our modern vehicles, but they jealously guard the reset procedures that allow resolving the majority of electronic failures. Before rushing to the mechanic or looking for expensive solutions on the internet, let me reveal completely free professional techniques to make your vehicle like new. These methods are not Sunday mechanic tricks, but real procedures used by automotive professionals, well-kept secrets that few people really know. The automotive industry generates billions of euros thanks to these simple interventions that you can perform yourself with the right knowledge. Stay with me, because I will also share a bonus technique that could save you up to 500 euros in unnecessary repairs. The first technique I want to present to you concerns the use of an OBD scanner, a revolutionary tool that gives you direct access to your automobile's nervous system. Unlike traditional methods, this approach allows resetting the onboard computer without disturbing your radio, clock, or alarm system settings. The acronym OBD means Onboard Diagnostics, a standardized system since 1996 that equips all vehicles sold in Europe. This technology transforms your smartphone or tablet into a true professional diagnostic console. Every modern driver should own this device that transforms automotive diagnostics into child's play. These scanners allow you not only to read error codes, but also to visualize real-time data, and in most cases, safely reset the calculator. It is particularly useful when the engine control light comes on, because you can not only erase it, but also understand the cause of its appearance. Error codes follow a standardized international nomenclature: the letter P for engine problems, B for bodywork, C for chassis, and U for communication networks. A P0001 code, for example, indicates an airflow regulation problem, while a P0301 reveals an ignition sensor malfunction. The procedure is simple. Turn off the ignition, connect the scanner to the diagnostic port located under the dashboard, turn the key to ignition position without starting, read the error codes and follow your device's instructions to erase them. Once the codes are deleted, start the engine and let it run for a few minutes. If the fault light does not reappear, and the engine runs normally, the reset was successful. If you appreciate these technical tips that can save you hundreds of euros, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This helps me enormously to continue sharing these professional tricks with you. The second method consists of performing a throttle body relearning, a crucial procedure often neglected after certain interventions. Does your vehicle present strange behaviors after cleaning or replacing the throttle body? Does the engine speed fluctuate anarchically? Does your engine vibrate or lack regularity at idle? These symptoms indicate that the calculator has lost its references concerning gas valve management. The throttle body controls the amount of air that enters the engine, and its precise calibration is essential to maintain an optimal air-fuel mixture. When this component is disconnected or cleaned, the engine calculator loses its learning values accumulated over the kilometers. This adaptive memory normally allows the system to adjust to specific driving conditions and natural component wear. This is where this recalibration procedure comes in, which allows the onboard computer to recover optimal parameters. Turn the key to ignition position without starting the engine and wait 10 seconds to allow the system to initialize. Progressively press the accelerator pedal to the stop and maintain this position for 4 seconds. Release the pedal as slowly as you pressed it. Repeat this sequence 2 additional times. Turn off the ignition and wait 10 seconds. Then start the engine and let it run at idle for 3 to 4 minutes without touching anything. During this phase, the calculator records new reference values and automatically adjusts engine management parameters. Perform a road test to verify that the vehicle responds correctly to acceleration and that the engine functions stably. The third technique uses your vehicle's embedded menu, a modern solution to resolve common problems. Recent automobiles offer advanced functions in their integrated systems, notably the possibility of resetting certain electronic components directly from the user interface. This approach resolves software errors without needing a workshop visit or external tools. Start your vehicle and access the main menu on the touchscreen. Navigate to the System Parameters section or Vehicle Configuration according to your model. Look for options such as Factory Parameter Restoration, Calculator Reset or System Reset. This simple and quick method maintains your automobile in optimal conditions. Executing these options restarts internal configurations related to software without affecting mechanical systems. It effectively corrects Bluetooth connection problems, frozen screens, GPS malfunctions, steering wheel control errors, or defective multimedia systems. Warning: this type of reset does not resolve mechanical failures or sensor problems, but can eliminate annoying electronic errors and improve the system's general functioning. The fourth method consists of a targeted reset via the fuse box, particularly useful when you don't need to restart the entire electronic system. Sometimes only a specific component causes problems: the radio that no longer responds, the calculator that presents malfunctions, or the ABS module that displays a particular error. In these situations, reset through the fuse box constitutes a precise, effective, and accessible solution. All vehicles have at least one fuse box, some have two or more, and their function consists of distributing electrical energy to different components. Each fuse corresponds to a specific part of the system. To use this method correctly, first locate the fuse diagram generally situated inside the box cover or in the owner's manual. Once the fuse of the system to reset is identified, use a fuse extractor or pliers to remove it delicately. Wait between 10 and 15 minutes, then put it back in place. This technique can resolve blocked screens, radios that no longer respond, or defective sensors without affecting the rest of the system. Warning: never replace a fuse with another of different amperage because you could cause greater damage. The fifth and final method uses battery disconnection, one of the simplest and most economical techniques to reset the electronic system. This action completely cuts the electrical supply to the onboard computer, forcing all electronic modules to shut down and restart from zero. It is comparable to a factory restoration for your automobile. Modern vehicles generally have a 12-volt lead-acid battery that powers all electrical and electronic systems. This battery also maintains permanent power to preserve calculator memories, even with the engine off. By disconnecting it, you force a complete reset that can eliminate temporary software errors. First, ensure that the engine is completely off, and remove the key from the ignition. Open the hood, and using an appropriate wrench or socket, disconnect first the negative battery cable, then the positive. This order is crucial to avoid short circuits. Once disconnected, leave the battery like this for 15 to 20 minutes. This time allows internal capacitors to discharge completely. Capacitors are electronic components that temporarily store energy and can maintain certain functions even after power cutoff. Then reconnect the cables, starting this time with the positive, then the negative. The ECU, which is the engine computer, then restarts its learning process from the beginning. This method eliminates minor electronic errors, turns off the engine light if you have resolved the underlying problem, and can even improve accelerator responsiveness. Certain drivers also notice an improvement in fuel consumption after this procedure because the system recovers its optimal parameters. Important: this reset also erases the clock time. Memorized radio stations and in certain vehicles may require entering the security code to reactivate the radio. Think to note your radio code before the intervention to avoid any inconvenience. There you have it. These 5 professional, free, and really effective methods can help you recover your vehicle's performance without spending a single cent. Mastering these techniques puts you in a position of strength against professionals and saves you numerous financial setbacks. Never forget that knowledge is your best asset to preserve your automotive budget. If this video was useful to you, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to not miss any of my upcoming automotive tricks that could save you hundreds of euros in unnecessary repairs.